Hello, welcome to Positively Entertaining Conversation. And you are...
Lady Elizabeth.
That's the co-host. And we have off camera, the hand job.
Hi.
Okay, she is clearly not the hand job tonight because you can't see her hand, but that would
job.
be Carol. So yeah, tonight she's just the face job.
The voice job.
The voice job. Voice job, whatever. So I could have said mouth job. All right.
Say a body part and did it with job. It sounds dirty.
Oh, they need to be real job.
Every way you say it, it sounds dirty.
Yeah, right. It's sort of like saying in the bed after you read your fortune. You know, you always add in the bed to the end of it, and it makes it hilarious. Okay, so I have some shit to talk about.
Okay,
you know what the name of the podcast is?
No.
Yes, you do. Read it right there.
The more you know, the more you grow.
What does that mean?
It means just that.
Okay, explain it. What does it mean? The more you know, the more you grow.
The more you learn, I guess, as a person, and then the more you grow as a person, the more you expand as a person.
Okay, so would you agree?
Yes. For instance, you can use hair to mend your toenails.
And that's what we're really talking about. Because Miss Carol, the hand job. Likes to disturb me on a regular basis, and two things that I'm not real keen on talking about is hair and or feet, both which bother me. And so she makes it a point to just whisper those things because she's being respectful. She knows I hate those things. Well, I'm totally insecure about missing part of the subject and then being asked later if I remembered. So my paranoia strikes and I'm like, crap, what did I miss? Fill me in. And so she said I asked for it. And then she proceeded to tell me some shit she learned on a DIY thing. So she's no longer allowed DIY stuff, life hacks, or any of that.
The more you know, you grow, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, there's healthy growth. And then there's total unnecessary, disgusting growth. And I don't want to go that route, and I feel like I have. Yeah. I feel like I now need 5 showers. So it was awful.
5 showers?
Okay, 5.
1
5.
per toe?
Okay. So some people, I know y'all like it. I do not. That's just how I roll or don't roll. Either way, we have stuff going on tonight. So we are celebrating something, and it's a personal thing, so I'm not going to say, but it happened in this household. So
That sounds weird.
It does. So do you want to say?
Kind of like naming a body part and ending it with job.
My divorce was final.
Carol's divorce was final, in case y'all didn't hear. And so that is cause to celebrate. And our best good friend, Miss Mandy, passed the federal administration exam. Yeah, so she now can, she's federal and state certified, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yes.
Now she's like this full-blown high-speed person that we know. And I feel really cool now.
Now you feel cool?
Yeah, it took that. It took a divorcee and a federal certified person. So those two things in combo go, holy crap, you made it to the big time. You have friends in like this really cool circle.
And our children completed the school year.
Oh yeah, that too.
That too.
Whatever.
Without us killing them.
Oh, they survived to fight another day. That's Grandpa's big thing to say, and so now Oliver says it all the time. Little farmer Fred. That kid's stressing me out with that farming business. It's toilets and it's farming. I swear, I don't even know. I don't even know why. I don't know. Who's influencing him? I mean, is it the neighbors? Do the neighbors like toilets also?
I'm not sure about the toilet thing.
I don't know. I don't know why. Why is Asperger's like that?
He's
Why
just
do they
fascinated
fixate
with
on something?
how it works. You know,
he's a weird one.
Yeah.
So
the fluid dynamics.
So there, fluid dynamics. So I know a little bit about that. So that's something else, is you're doing some stuff right now. You're getting ready to graduate yourself.
Yep. 4 more weeks and I'm out.
Yeah, then you're done skis, and then you get to devote all your time to fanning me and feeding me grapes.
Of course.
Because
That's
I know
why
you
I'm
can't
getting
wait
this
for
degree, just so that I can do that.
I know, right? Because you have to know how to approach the guru with the right language.
Yes.
You have to
It's
be
a
able to
very-
woo me.
It's a very intensive course. It's taken me 7 years.
Ouch! Wow. I just realized what you were saying there. You know what, though? I'm really proud of you, all joking aside, because you didn't have to complete it. You could have just said, screw this, I'm done.
Yeah.
But you
Or I could
didn't.
have not have done it because, I mean...
Yeah, you didn't have to. You did it, though, to prove a point to yourself, and along the way you realized that you were trying to prove it to somebody else. You know, but...
Yeah. Definitely, in the end, it was... I think it became... even though I'm gaining a lot from the courses, as far as, with my concentration in writing, it also became something that I started, and since I started, I need to finish it.
Yeah. Mission. You need a mission. Don't vape. Okay, so besides your divorce, what's going on with you, Handjob?
That's all.
You committed to cooking once a week,
Oh yeah, I did. I committed.
and now
Oh.
it's out.
She made
Now
some
it's
spaghetti
out
the other
in
night.
the universe, and so now you have
So
to do
good.
it. Yeah, the spaghetti that you made was badass, and you put stuff that I like in it called vegetables. I like that stuff. Vegetables are yummy. Oh, so let's tell people where we're going tonight. We're going all bougie tonight, and we're going to the Japanese steakhouse,
Yeah.
Kyoto, right? In
Never been to a
Edwardsville.
hibachi grill before.
So that's pretty badass. I can't believe you haven't ever been. I'm like shocked by that.
Just never went to one.
Just of all the shit you've done, like you've
never
been a gunner on a
taken
tank,
your
you've
wife
flown,
to hibachi
or
grill.
you've jumped out of an airplane. You better quit it. No, I've never taken my wife to a damn hibachi because she's never damn home, and now she's home and we're going to a hibachi. Shit. Anyways, so I'm really excited to go because we get to hang out with the fam.
Yes,
So
the whole clan.
and our clan and
The Passmores.
the Passmores, yeah, because they're cool, and I guess that makes us cool vicariously. So we have a clique. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else is going on. That's why we're doing the podcast early, is because we're going to go screw off the night with friends.
Yep.
And so we're not going to be dating y'all tonight, even though you're listening right now. This is like a pre-date to like our real date time. And I want to watch a movie tonight, and I don't care what these people in the room say. I won't mention any names, but I'm watching a movie,
Okay.
and it's going to be a Van Damme movie. Because I have a hankering for some spankering.
Spankering.
And I need to see Van
You're
Damme
really
do
gonna look
some
a Van
spankering.
Damme movie, like literally a Van Damme movie, or just
Van
royally
Damme
that kind of movie?
type.
Oh, royally that type. You don't really want me to watch him,
I
right?
mean, because I got
Ugh.
Bloodsport on disc. I think.
Yeah. No. But I need some action. I haven't had much action. I've been sitting behind the desk for a week with my earbuds in. Y'all hate it when I do that, don't you?
No, then we can actually talk about it.
That's why you hate it. I mean, come on. You clearly freaking hate it whenever I'm not involved in conversation, as you pointed out.
Yes. Especially when we're talking about toes and how to repair when they're
Okay,
broken.
all right, we're good.
Toenails.
Okay, so my sister looks like my aunt. And good segue, right? Right from like feet
Being
and
a
hair
segue,
to okay.
yeah.
The reason why I think of my sister when it comes to feet, she shattered her feet. Okay, so here's the story. So she was a reckless teenager riding around with her reckless teenage friend. That's how they're described, during all this.
Reckless.
So reckless, yeah. So what the deal was Paige, the person who Alex is named after. Paige and Shannon were going to eat in a place called Borger. Borger is a town. So going from our town to this town,
Wasn't that smelly there?
Yes, smelly burger. So in in our neck of the woods, we have free range cattle. So these great big steer are out across the road, and it's nighttime in the country because there's no damn street lights. And so they're trekking right along and hit these steer. There was 5 of them, 5 steer. So by the grace of God, one of them hit the front and made the hood go up, and so they kind of went over, and one in like the back, and like they were all over the highway, right? So my sister braced herself against the dash with her feet. So never, ever, 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 ever do that. Never ride with your feet there. So it's a wonder she didn't break her entire body, because she's like 60 pounds. And so she's little tiny. Not like me at all. I'm a sturdy brood. Lucas is too. He's my kid. Proud of him lately.
Yeah.
I am, because he had a big thing too. He's had piano recitals lately. And he's kicking ass on piano.
Yes,
And
he's
on the-
rocking it.
Whenever the band won in the first
Oh
year.
yeah, that big giant. What's his instrument?
Oh, he got a euphonium.
Euphonium.
And
Why
they
can I not remember
when they
that?
tested in band, they got this last time they got first superior.
First superior. What? Yeah, we went and listened to him in the square. So Lucas is doing fantastic. Not sure if he passed the 7th grade yet. Did he?
They would have told us.
Not really. I don't know. Who knows? So maybe he passed. I'm pretty sure. If he didn't, we'll love him anyway. We won't put him out. Not this time. But next year, though, if he screws off and he doesn't pass next year, I'm putting him out. I'm just going to be like, you know what? You're grown. Go get a job. You're good. I mean, seriously, if you buck my system 2 years in a row, you deserve to move out, don't you? Shit. I give you everything, man. Everything. So, on that note, Alex got something huge.
Yes.
So, okay. Here's my part of it. She got a car for $4,000 from the auto auction, the police auction. Okay, thanks to the hand job here, who found these vehicles and sent the information to Alex, and Alex then to Grandpa. So Grandpa bids on this car 10 minutes.
Nope.
Oh well, okay, they actually ran out of time and extended it just for
Extended it.
y'all.
We got there right at like 9:59.
Okay, got there right at 9:59. Ended up getting this car. So fantastic Impala 2008 Impala, and Alex had it for what, 48 hours, and
Really?
and then she's like, "You want to come out and see the car?" And I was like, "Absolutely, let me go out and see the car." So I get in the car and I sat down, and the whole time she's talking about how great her car smells, right? So her car smells so great because she got this Glade air freshener. And I see it whenever I sit in the car, but I can't help but smell. It's a cop car. It smells like a cop car. Unless you've been in a cop car or unless you have a cop car, you don't know what it smells like. But it smells like you if you're a police officer, or if you've been in a cop car, you know what it smells like. So that's the first smell. And I was like, she thinks a cop car smells good. It has a distinct smell. And then I smelled her air freshener. I was like, oh, yeah, that does smell good. And then I looked down and I noticed beneath her AC that she was so proud of and fidgeting with, there were 2 metal toggle switches. Oh, I get exhilarated just thinking about it. Oh, it was so fantastic. It's cosmic, y'all. It was cosmic. So I look down and I see them. And I look at her and I go, what are those toggles? And she's like, nothing. And I go, really? Are you sure it's nothing? Wouldn't it be cool if it were a siren? And then I reach down and I flip the toggle. It was a siren.
Yeah,
She
it's like,
has a siren. Oh my God. It was
so loud.
so epic. I got really excited so fast, and I get excited, gleeful. This is what glee feels like.
Yeah.
So then I looked at the other Tago, and I was like, if this is the siren, This has to be lights. Go look by your license plate. And so I waited till she got out there, and I flipped it on, and I could see on her person the strobe lights. And everything was right in the world. It was just, and even before that, my best good friend Kristen, who used to be a client, who is also Joe's sister, has goats, little pygmy goats. And so she had a little goat named P.E.C, who was the runt and needed some extra help. She had P.E.C with her and brought P.E.C over to see me. So I got to cuddle up a little tiny goat like this and hit a cop siren repeatedly and the lights. So it's hard to top that. I mean, like, wow, I don't know how that could ever be topped. I mean, I did give birth to 4 kids, and this is pretty exciting. I did get married. It's, but I tell you what.
Pygmy goat and a cop siren.
Right? It's fantastic. So I am super jealous of my daughter, who now has an Impala.
Which you always wanted.
Which I always wanted. And it's even my color, gray.
And it has really thick tint, though.
Super dark tint. She is styling, highballing. I am really proud of her for, committing to it. And she's totally excited to have it. And I'm excited for her. And she agrees. It was much sweeter that she got it herself than if we had just given her our car. So, but she still drove our car forever. And now Rory has it.
Passed the extra keys on to
She
Rory.
did. She very willingly did that. So, pretty awesome. And really, that's about it there. Thinking what else? Still trying to pimp Dad out. So, if anybody has some single friends 69 and above, because apparently that's his cutoff. He feels like he's robbing the cradle. Otherwise, he's 80. He's a pretty great guy. I would hate to lose him, but you could have all his stuff too.
Yes.
So, it really is. I love him incredibly, and I am so blessed and privileged. Jeez Louise, I'm being sentimental here.
Sorry, I had to cough.
That dad got my racky lung. So, I'm blessed. I really am to have my dad now with me. As frustrating as I can be, he is twice that. And I have to say that while looking at Carol, because bless her heart, she's new to all this. You've had 20 years in indoctrination, and she's just getting with the program. It's got to be rough. 2 of us. So, it's I don't know, it's one of those things. You know what? I think Lori is watching the cast right now. So, Lori, if you're watching, the comments, let's see. I don't know. You have to be logged in, I think, to comment, right, Carol? Isn't that what you decided? And so if you're not logged in, you probably can't. So, she said, tell Carol congrats. That's wonderful news. It is. It really is. So, anywho, I'm trying to think what else. So the cop car, the divorce, Mandy's thing, Joe's birthday's coming up. We're probably not supposed to talk about it, but I don't care. I don't care. So we're going to go hang out with Joe because he wasn't here at the podcast, and Oliver filled in for him. Oliver did a great job, didn't he?
He did.
He's a little ham like me. Comes by it honestly. We did talk about him, talked about Lucas, talked about Alex. Rory, what's going on with Rory? We don't know. What? Oh, yeah, his friend from California is coming. I said their friend from California is coming on the 9th. Is that right? Am I wrong? I don't know.
That sounds right. Like from the 9th to the end of the month.
So that'll be exciting, and I did ask them if they had plans while their friend was here to work and blah, blah, blah. So I think I'm just going to put his friend to work. We'll see. I don't want to scare him, Think about that. When y'all went and I don't even know who I'm talking to. Like, y'all actually did weird shit like me. I'll try anyway. So, when y'all went and stayed with kooky family members during the summer. Oh, you did. You did. Ray and Teresa. So, when you went to stay with family members and or friends, did you ever do that over the summer? Like
Not
for
really. I went
the
to summer camp a couple of years.
Okay, so summer camp is equatable. All right. So, and here's where the weird shit comes in, right? So, did you ever look at them and go, "It's really weird how y'all live, but I kind of like it"? Would you have ever said something like that to them?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one. What about you? Did you ever look at Ray and Teresa and go, "Y'all really live weird, but I really dig it. I think I
No,
like it."
because I was part of their life for a long time.
Right,
when
because
I was a kid,
usually
so I lived like them.
Right, so usually you live like them. So if you don't notice it, it's because you are them. Right? So that means that can you think of that situation and go, "No, they lived normally and I lived weird."
Well, I mean, I actually had friends that were more affluent than me, so I would go and spend like a weekend and had that experience. Swim in underground swim pools. And
Oh yeah, fancy friends are fun.
Friends, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Then
not the fancy.
Looking at my country bumpkin life.
Oh yeah, that was me. I was the country bumpkin, and I still am. I don't know why I said was. I'm still country fried. So, how do you categorize yourself now? Are you fancy now, or are you still country?
Just me.
But
A
you
little
have.
bit of all.
There, I was about to say, but you like to categorize yourself. We all do, and we do that in an effort to make sense of why we behave the way we do.
Yeah.
So I know that I'm both. I know that I'm a little tad weird too. But when I was a kid and I would go stay for the summer, like at Granny's house, I'd be like, she called the Nestle's Quick, the pink mix, she called it rabbit milk or bunny milk,
Okay.
and we called store bought bread bunny bread because it had bunny on it, right? So we never ate white bread, and we didn't have strawberry milk. We had chocolate, at home sometimes. I was the baby, so I didn't get the good stuff. It was already gone by the time I got to it. And you can relate as the baby. But, so she had this rabbit milk, and she had peanut butter sandwiches that were cold. Couldn't figure out
Cold peanut
how,
butter.
right, I couldn't figure out, how did she make these, like, cold, like icebox cold? And it was so great because you were hot. It was hot summer, in Texas. And no shade, there's no trees in the plains of Texas. And so you come running in, and she'd give you a cold sandwich. And I was
Just I
like,
made them early and put them in the freezer.
that's what I thought. But then that wasn't it at all. What she did was she kept the bread in the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't know you could do that shit.
Oh.
Even though we kept bread in the fridge, I thought, for special purpose. Like we had like wheat bread that everybody hates, the good stuff. So it was always in the fridge, but I didn't think that you could put white bread. And I never had white bread at home. I just had it at Granny's house. It was a real treat. And so, and I also didn't have jelly. I had sugar. So I had peanut butter and sugar sandwiches and rabbit milk. So I realized how weird that was the day that I was watching Big Bang Theory, and Sheldon's favorite was exactly that. And so it's like, oh shit.
Never heard of peanut butter and sugar sandwich.
Well, that's because you're weird, and I
Peanut
don't.
butter and honey.
Whatever. Bee vomit. No, thank you.
Delicious.
No, thank you. We got.
Honey is so good for you.
Dad used to get the spun honey, and that's what we'd make, peanut butter and honey. So yeah, we would have peanut butter and honey at home, but peanut butter and sugar at Granny's because I didn't like jelly. I'm not a big jelly person. I'm crazy. I already said I was crazy. So are y'all thinking about the food we're gonna eat? Because I'm a vegetarian.
Right now, it's kind of like a food explosion, and I can't see what's what because I don't know exactly what's there. It's somewhere between sushi and and steak
Because
stuff.
it's your first time.
So,
I'm excited to see
It's
her
an
first time.
Japanese food explosion.
Wow. Does Mandy know it's your first time?
Yes.
I bet she's excited for it too. A couple of people that were going to go canceled, and I'm sad about that, but that's okay. We're still going to celebrate. And you know I'm going to sing, right? Because I'm about to bust out. Celebrate.
Stop him.
Y'all need to quit it. You know that you love being serenaded by me. You know you love it. Just quit it. I'm kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
I'm kind of a big deal. At least that's what my nameplate thing says up
Yep.
there. Okay, so I guess the only other thing I have to say is I'm still sort of grieving Butters, and it super sucks. And I got the most wonderful thing today that made me realize how much it still hurts.
It was
So
very, very sweet.
this is from the vet, and for those just listening, it's a card with animals in the rainbow. But what is super cool about it is it is signed by the people that were there, and with messages of love about Butters. And they actually wrote his name in there, and it's all, I mean, it's actual people who care. And it was really hard for me, and I did also get, his little footsie prints.
Yeah.
So I have all that, and it's special to me, but we did something even greater, which is grounded the cage. So that's the most important thing to me, is you managed to rig up what Dad had already done, and we have a ground wire rigged to the cage, so that can't happen again. So that sets me at ease. I feel better about that. And that's what you call resolve.
Yes.
Now I want to eat food, buy an Ewok, and watch some Van Damme.
Buy an Ewok.
I don't know where that came from.
Hey, where does anything come from, man? It's really based on the fact that I lost Butters, and now I need to fill that void. And why not just get an Ewok, because you don't have to feed
Look,
it.
we could just put some more
Carol
hair
says-
on our toenails,
Oh.
and you could snuggle up with
Oh.
all that hair. and
Oh,
just like
okay,
that.
stop. Ah! Ah!
Brush against
No.
your cheek.
No, stop. Ooh. Y'all are awful people. Okay. Alright, so I respect the fact that you say no more animals if you just stop talking about toes and hair.
Did that get recorded?
It did.
Oh my god.
I said I
All right,
respect.
no more.
I respect that. I didn't say I would adhere.
Neither will I. Say that I will adhere.
Okay, so while Kristen was here, she did say that she had a chinchilla that she'd like to rehome. And I do have a vacancy.
No, you don't.
I do. What can I possibly do with 4 houses and 4 stones if I only have 3 chinchillas? Exactly. She
One of
knows
them-
the truth. She knows the truth, folks. She
They
knows
donate.
she's going to come in here one morning and there's just going to be another chinchilla.
Donate the
That's what.
additional.
Oh my God, we
stone.
can donate you.
You could.
We can donate.
They would give it back. They would give me back.
I can't even say that with a straight face. Imagining
I would sneak
you
around
being
back and then
donated.
buy you back.
For those of you who can't see her because she's just a hand job, which proves her name just now because she just told me I was number 1.
I did.
She did with her
Number
middle
1 and
finger.
number 2.
Yeah, number 1 and number 2. So there you go, folks. She's evil, and evil Queen Elizabeth, and then Lady Elizabeth. So
Am
I
I
can't.
evil or
You're
am I
neutral. You're neutral, Elizabeth. You're passive, Elizabeth. We have Queen Elizabeth and passive Elizabeth. I don't know how that
I
works.
just like Queen Elizabeth 'cause I need to cure her.
Oh yeah. Okay. So because you're the baby, and because others felt that you were really entitled, you had a nickname.
My middle name is Elizabeth, and
And
my
your-
older sibling called me Queen Elizabeth because I was spoiled.
There you go.
Recently.
Okay, I was trying not to say spoiled. So there you go, folks. That is Queen Elizabeth, the spoiled hand job, and then Lady Elizabeth,
Yes.
the passive, the
Beautiful, the sweet and kind.
oh, that is not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the passive handyman, because or handy woman.
I need.
You need what?
No.
What do you need?
What?
I need to get off of here and make sure that Grandpa's getting pretty. That's what he said he was going to do. He said he was
Yes.
going to get pretty. because it's about time to go, folks. I'm getting hungry. I have a hankering.
Yep, I'm going to try very hard to stay present because this is going to be a massive trip to Flavortown, and there's going to be so many smells and flavors happening.
And I'm just going to chill.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm going to smoke a bowl and chill. That's what I'm going to do. I'm taking my chillin' with me. So you ready to go? Tell everybody thank you. Tell them. Tell them right now.
Easter Bunny.
Oh, that's so creepy. I did not like that. Thank you, everybody who follows us, who listens, who watches, who cheers us on because we're all crazy. Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about what Carol just showed me on her screen. It was pants.
It's more than that.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.